Tonight, maximum exposure with the hair-raising debut of director Ellery Elkheim.
Exposure. You got to start somewhere, and insects are a good place.
Exposure. Plus, look into this window, and what do you see? Exposure. Then, got dirt? Meet a man with a taste for Earth. Exposure. And a computer-animated fight for freedom.
Sci-Fi short film program.
We begin tonight with A Window from director John O'Oliver. A graduate of the Directors Guild training program, Oliver's fascination with the world's top still photographers is evident in his ability to capture the extraordinary in ordinary events.
Years ago, I remember seeing something similar about, I think it might have been a cross in a window, and I thought it would be interesting, because you always just, you see it on the news for a second, and you see the crowds of people, but I thought it would be really interesting to examine what these people think, and even more interestingly, to go into the apartment of the people who, on whose window this thing appears, and kind of see what they'd be going through in this situation, and that's what the film examines.
Hey, what's going on here?
What's the problem here? What's everybody looking at?
It's Jesus.
Excuse me?
He's in the window, right there.
You coming? If we hurry, we can still catch a lunch special at Slappy's.
It's true. You can see his face. Right in the middle of that glass. On the window next to the fire escape. You can see it.
Yeah. It kind of looks like a face. Hey, Briggs, let's check this out. I mean, I read about things like this happening before.
Fine.
Yo, wait up! Or what about pictures of the Virgin Mary that cried milk and stuff? All I'm saying is that sometimes events like this happen.
This is not an event. This is a waste of time.
All those people out there don't think it's a waste of time.
Those people out there should have better things to do than gaze up at a dirty window.
Yeah, but if they see this thing, then who are we to say this is not?
Let's just fix this and get out of here before that crowd gets wild.
Hey, kid, back me up. Now, you see something in the window?
There's nothing in that window.
Thank you.
Well, now, some people see something.
I know.
But you don't see anything.
Maybe some people just see what they want to see.
After you.
I don't know.
Police.
Yes? You want something?
I'm sorry, I think we have the wrong apartment.
You know what's going on outside?
Officers, I'm just trying to relax and enjoy my weekend.
Is it your window?
Mm-hmm.
Lester, who is it?
Police.
Oh. It was really strange. I was telling my husband about it. It happened about an hour and a half ago. I was coming back from church. As I get close, there's this boy just pointing up at my bathroom window. Mrs. Davis's grandchild. I see him pushing her in a chair at times. All of a sudden, he just turns to me and he says, Jesus. I look up, and there it was, right before my eyes. I thought it might have been Lester, having just got out of the shower or something, hovering near the window, because sometimes he does that. But that wasn't it. I looked closely and couldn't believe it. In my window. Praise God.
Look here, officers. I try to tell my beloved there's a logical explanation, scientific even. Like I try to explain, there's these two panes of glass, and they're stuck together. And what you see must be caught between. I try to tell her, but she just keeps going on and on about God this, second coming of that. Whose he was that?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's Herbert and Mary come over from church.
And why would they be here, honey?
Because I called them.
Beverage.
So where is this bathroom?
Later, a toxic leak causes a problem that's larger than life.
Just the idea of, somebody alone in a house and things just kind of building and building and getting more and more out of hand.
But first, a blessed vision or a mere vision of light.
That people see what they want to see.
The startling conclusion of The Window when exposure returns.
Exposure.
Or so you would think. The conclusion of John O. Oliver's The Window.
It looks like dirt. For real dirt. I know them people. And they don't clean.
Watch down my sister.
Get there.
Las pictures I've seen, it seems to be a pretty good one. I don't see nothing. This is un milagro. Es maravilloso.
Right here. Right. Yeah, you don't have eyes to be able to see, you know what I'm saying, man?
Well, from this side, it just kind of looks like a blob.
Officer, don't you blaspheme in here.
I've been saying that same thing.
Oh, doesn't look like a blob from the outside, I tell you that much.
You do have quite a crowd out there, Sister Lucy. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
And you say you tried cleaning it?
Yeah, like I say.
Yes, sir. Tried cleaning it, and Jesus has said, no, man, you are not removing me from this home. Tried a hair dryer to dry him out. Tried chemicals of all kinds. But the good Lord, he stayed put.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
He stayed
yes,
put.
I'm going back to my game.
Hold on. Could you people excuse us a minute? What would you say if I just took the glass out?
I'd say, hey, you the law.
But Lester.
I'd also say don't break it. Landlord will be pissed if you do. I know how you cops like to break things.
What was that?
Nothing.
Don't you do anything yet. You just wait 1 minute.
Hey, Briggs, why don't we leave it? I mean, let people get a chance to see it if they want to.
There's nothing here.
You ready? Okay, let's go.
Sir, hi. What do you think you see up there?
Yeah, it kind of
look like mildew and stuff. You know, it's hard to come off. You gotta scrub it sometimes.
What you know about this damn cleaning?
Sir? Sir. Ma'am? Hi. What do you think you see up there in this window?
Like it's like and one of those
Okay, great.
like,
Thanks.
Oh, I feel so good. Just being out here. You know? I feel so good. I just might get up and take a stroll. Wouldn't that be something?
It would be. What exactly is the image in the bathroom window in this building in the Flatbush section of Brooklyn? Some see it as Jesus himself, bringing a sign of hope and healing, while others simply see it as a sign of poor housekeeping. Either way, it's a popular attraction on a Sunday afternoon. This is Logan Niles reporting live from Channel 3 News. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Logan. I'm coming!
Police out here.
What?
Let me get a closer look.
Go on, he's in the damn toilet.
Well, bless it.
Excuse us, sir. Are other officers here?
Yeah, shouldn't some of you all be fighting crime?
That's good.
Where the hell you think you going?
You might want to get your things out of the window.
Come on now. This is getting kind of crazy now. I don't like the idea of all of you all up in my toiletries and whatnot. Let's break this thing up.
Briggs, what is it?
It's nothing, and it's about to go away, so we're gonna take it out, okay?
Yeah, you said that already. Go on, go ahead.
Hold on, Briggs. Just leave it until my grandmother comes. She's on her way down from Washington Heights.
That's a long way to come for a moldy window. Moldy?
Oh, she loves this kind of thing. A couple of years ago, she went all the way down to New Orleans to see the face of Mother Teresa in a biscuit. It was one of them frosted bear claw Danish kind of things. You know what I'm talking about? Plus, you don't know what it is, so just leave it.
Maybe I don't know what it is, but I know what it isn't.
Oh. Sorry, someone will get that out later.
Right.
Forget about the window. What you should be doing is coming down to help us get things under control downstairs.
I'm gonna get things under control from right here.
Officer, the window is a gift, bringing hope to the people. Why don't you just let it be? Yes, let it be. It's not hurting anybody. Hallelujah.
That's right. Can I get a whoop whoop for Jesus?
No, you didn't.
Briggs.
What are you doing whipping out that thing? I'm just gonna take it out until the people disperse, then I'll put it back in. Come on, Briggs. My grandma's gonna be pissed if she comes all the way down here and you took him away already. I'll give her the glass.
The hell you will.
And the Danish.
Officer, give the people something to look forward to. Just let him be. Just let it remain.
Hallelujah.
Let it be. Take it out. These people really need to be in the bathroom.
Yes, we do. As it say in Revelation of... Sing the song of Moses, singing great and marvelous things. Lord God Almighty.
Hey, you all shut up. That thing in my window ain't paying rent. It can go.
Let God be the judge.
God be the judge.
Let God
Yo, it's something up there. It's nothing up there. It's something there. It's nothing. It's something. It's nothing. It's something. Is he hurt?
Your flight's up. It's a long way. I hope it didn't hit anybody.
The glass is fell. I don't know. Is he hurt? Is he all right? Back it up.
Okay.
So, how did this happen?
Back it up. That's what I'm talking about. You need to be suing somebody.
Honey, what's your name?
His name is Terrence Davis, my grandson. He brought me down here to feel, well, because I've been kind of sick for a while. In fact, I was just hoping to get a... Yeah, come on now. Come on, let me get upstairs. Take a look at that cut.
All right, let's clear the sidewalk. Everybody back it up. Let's let the lady through.
Break it up. All right, let's break this up. Come on, let's break it up.
John O. Oliver, director of The Window.
2 weeks ago in Houston, there was on the floor of an apartment, there was this ice cream stain that people thought was an image of the Virgin of Guadalupe. And they had like hundreds of people parading through this apartment to get this look at it, you know, and people in crutches and wheelchairs who thought that it would somehow give them, you know, what they were looking for. Hopefully, if you were to poll the audience, kind of half would be leaning towards the fact that maybe there is something, and half would be saying, yeah, it's just dirt. I tried really hard not to force one side or the other. It's really up, you know, it's up, people see what they want to see. It's kind of the theme that I try to look at.
Later, they're bigger than your average bug.
I had a pretty good idea that people were, you know, had a certain reaction to spiders. You know, my goal was to make that work on film.
An early short from the director of the USA Network original movie, They Nest. But first, computer animation breathes life into a statue desperate for freedom. When exposure continues.
Exposure. Fighters, Thursday at 9 on Sci-Fi.
On computer animation, it took nearly a year to create the 3-minute migrations. Next, nothing tastes better than a big bowl of dirt.
Yeah, I've eaten dirt, and it tastes a little bit like ginseng.
And later, you can't escape the spiders when the spiders are larger than life. When exposure continues.
Exposure.
Here goes nothing.
What you can see may frighten you. But on August 4th...
Sebastian, are you in here?
You have no idea how much fun this is.
What you can't see will terrify you.
It's amazing what you can do when you don't have to look at yourself in the mirror anymore.
Hollow Man. Rated R. Opens August 4th.
Strange subjects, immense imagination. 4 days of films you can't see anywhere else. Thursday, August 3rd through Sunday, August 6th at the Altman Building, 135 West 18th Street. Tickets available on site. Don't miss the Exposure Future of Film Festival. Check exposurefest.com for details.
We continue tonight with Dirt from director Shel White. Born in Kansas City, Missouri, White can best be described as a Renaissance man, having worked as a commercial and music video director, a sound designer, and a visual effects artist. He also acted appearing opposite Uma Thurman in Even Cowgirls Get the Blues.
Well, for a long time, I felt like I needed to make a film about dirt. There's just something so visceral and primal about it. You get your hands in it. It's such a great topic for a film. And then I came across this story by radio personality Joe Frank, and I realized this is it. This is perfect. This is exactly, you know, the film I want to make, and this is my dirt film.
When I was a child in school, there was a game we used to play, which involved how much dirt you could put in your ears, in your nose, and in your mouth. I would always win. I could always take more dirt. The other children would all get sick and throw up. But I never did. Then I began to bury myself because I'd come to love the odor of the earth, the taste, the gritty texture. And soon I had to have it cooked into all the meals I ate. Small bits of earth in my steak and my chicken, dirt gravy, and dirt sprinkled onto everything. Dirt casseroles and dirt desserts, earth brulee and earth au poivre, and earth with different sauces. And eventually, little tendrils began to grow out of my body that would have to be trimmed constantly. Grasses and flowers, soybeans, baby cucumbers, arugula, okra, celery stalks, turnips and radishes, so that I became self-sustaining. I could eat my own vegetables and relied on no one for survival but myself. I was my own ecosystem. And this is what empowered me.
Shel White, director of Dirt.
His transformation is pretty extreme. His obsession takes him to a pretty extreme place. He's found a way to get back to nature in a very sort of twisted way. Of course, to really understand the character, I felt like I had to have a, you know, to try a little dirt, you know. It's interesting because a lot of people have come up to me and said, oh, it's great because I knew a kid that ate dirt and now he's a stockbroker and stuff like that. Or my son or my daughter would eat dirt when they were little. And also I've found out that people in different countries actually do eat dirt as a mineral supplement. We all come from dirt, and it nourishes us, and then of course when we die we go back to the earth. And so there's something very existential about it, and I think that more than anything else is what attracted me to the subject matter of making a film about dirt. I think a part of me and a part of making films, there's a kind of a mad scientist there, I think, for sure.
Coming up, the creators of Independence Day and Godzilla find their next spine-tingling tale.
The film was seen by Roland Emmerich and Dean Devlin at Centropolis, and they, they kind of figured it was about time they made a big spider movie, full-length feature.
When exposure returns.
Exposure. Plus George Lucas's early student film, Electronic Labyrinth. On Exposure. Next Wednesday at 10. Part of the summer of sci-fi.
Finally tonight, there's Larger Than Life from writer-director Ellery Elkheim. Born and raised in Christchurch, New Zealand, Elkheim started out as a film buff, graduated from technical school, and began to pursue his filmmaking goal, the crowd-pleasing blockbuster.
Well, I wanted to make the ultimate short film. And I thought, okay, I've got 12 minutes to do something that really grabs people's attention. So I thought, well, why can't I do a short film that is like 12 minutes from Jurassic Park, or 12 minutes from Star Wars, or 12 minutes from, something really exciting. That's probably why the film ended up being the most expensive short film ever made in New Zealand.
Go left. Where do you want the bed?
Just in that room on your right. Thanks.
Yep, watch out for your toes, mate. Watch out. That's the one. Yep, that's the last of it.
Great, thanks.
Dave's 24-hour bug busting business. Dave speaking.
Hi, I've got a big spider problem. Are you available tonight?
Tonight? How about first thing in the morning?
Sure.
Hi.
Hi. Dave. Yeah, I know. I'm coming. Come through. When I called you last night, the spiders were big, but I think they're getting bigger because I was making a cup of tea in the kitchen and I heard this noise and I came in here and, you know, there's this mess and these spider prints and they lead to this hole in the bathroom where I think that maybe that's where it has its lair. And so, what do you think?
Look, I don't know about this.
What do you mean you don't know? It's your job to know.
Well, there's nothing that big in this country.
Yeah, well, there is now. I mean, this is a spider print. I'm sure of it.
Well, it looks like a spider print.
Look, I'll pay you triple. Just find it and kill it. Just kill it, okay?
Triple?
Yes. Anything, please. Just get rid of it.
Sure.
Larger-than-life director Ellery Elkind.
I wanted to make a genre short film, and I felt that the horror genre was one that would probably work pretty well as a short film. And I was looking around for a scary kind of subject matter for the short film, and you know, I started thinking about what are people afraid of, and I think I had a list of about 5 or 6 things, and I think spiders was right up there on the list. I love those classic old black and white films about giant insects or creatures, monster movies, and a lot of them were, you know, had pretty lousy acting and not very good special effects. Part of the reason I made the film in black and white was to kind of recapture that spirit of those 50s movies, but there was also a more practical reason, which was I could get away with doing special effects a lot easier in black and white. It's a lot harder to pick up, to see the you know, discrepancies between what's real and what isn't real when you're shooting in black and white.
Next, the arachnophobic conclusion of Ellery Elkind's Larger Than Life. And later, a sneak peek at his newest creepy crawly epic. Stay tuned.
Exposure.
You got a bug problem?
You are
my God.
Those things are all over the island.
You and your friend in there are scaring people away. Now?
Test Tuesday night at 8, 7 Central on USA. Exposure.
Now, the thrilling conclusion to Ellery Elkheim's Larger Than Life.
Dave? Dave?
larger-than-life director Ellery Elkheim.
So now I'm making a feature film based on the short film Larger Than Life, about, again, about giant spiders. It's called A Rack Attack. It's pretty much the same scenario as a short film, except this time we have a lot more spiders. We have different kinds of spiders with different kinds of abilities, which makes it, a little more exciting. I made another bug movie before this one called They Nest, which comes out on USA Network in July. Again, we didn't have a lot of live bugs. I used a lot of computer bugs, and fortunately for the actors. The biggest difference between making the TV movie and the short film was, there's a lot less time to do a lot more, and whereas on the short film I had a lot more freedom, creative freedom, and a lot more time to get things right. It really has been an ideal process being able to go from a short film to a TV movie and then onto a theatrical feature. And if people want to sort of see me as the Hollywood bug guy, then it's okay with me. There are a lot worse things that I can do.
Expose the world to your cinematic creations. Send all animated and live-action films to Sci-Fi for possible on-air exposure. For more information, log on now to exposure.sci-fi.com. Then re-expose yourself to tonight's short film selections and see extended interviews with their creators. And join us next week for more short films from sci-fi visionaries past, present, and future on Sci-Fi's cutting-edge filmmaking forum, Exposure.
Exposure.